Well, Frisch's Big Boys once again offering some delicious seafood options for those observing Lent. From their famous original fish sandwich to the Friday night seafood bar, there's something for everyone.
That's right. Joining us today to talk about what's new on the menu and what guests can look forward to is Ann Moore and Kathrine Nero. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Oh, it's looking good on that table there.
Absolutely, and I want to point out, I don't know how it looks on camera, but I promise this is red, not orange.
I almost called you out, but I wasn't going to do it.
Okay, it's red.
We'll take your word for it.
It's red, I'll speak up for it. It's red, yes, yes, absolutely. Listen, as a proud member of the Commonwealth, I would never go against those Wildcats. All right, yeah, we do have a lot of great things at Frisch's, and the best part is they're the things that we all know and love, those traditional Frisch's favorites.
Yeah, like our fish sandwich. The one we've had for years with the original tartar sauce.
This is honestly, this is like it's just happiness in on a little plate, is it not? And Lent means everything at Frisch's. It's basically the Super Bowl.
Right, and don't forget rye bun.
Oh, the rye bun is very important.
Very good pairing.
It is, absolutely. And so the other great thing that's happening, and especially like maybe before the game or maybe on other Fridays during Lent, you can hop by your local Frisch's and get the seafood bar, and it's all you can eat.
Yes, $14.99. You have all kinds of options, fried options, like the fish we have here. We also have a baked fish. We have a grilled shrimp, and then the fried shrimp like you see here. And then we have tartar sauce on there, of course, you can dip.
So,
have to. Of course.
Yeah, that's
and
very
green beans,
exciting.
all kinds of sides.
I'm a fan of the Big Boy burger. I've never actually had the fish sandwich, so this seems like the perfect time for somebody who maybe, even if you're not observing Lent, to get out and try the fish sandwich for the first time.
Mm-hmm. You are exactly right. And the thing is, we all, observing Lent is sometimes it's a religious thing and sometimes it's a cultural thing, right? We just like to lean into the fun and the fish fries and all of that. This is your time. If you've never had the fish sandwich, you must try this fish sandwich. And again, it is the tartar sauce that really, it makes it sing, I will say.
Yes, you can buy it in the store or even in your local burger.
Hey, I'm told
this tartar sauce, by the way, 60,000 jars are sold every year at Frisch's. It's that good. So
I was just going to ask you that. That's a
big boy. It's original. Just like the onion rings. We have this all day, every day.
Yeah, why is it so special? Why 60,000 jars? I mean, wow.
Well, originally it's because, this is how the Big Boy was served. It was unusual to serve a burger with tartar sauce on it, and so people flocked to Frisch's for that. They know it as the original. It has not changed. It's this has been part of Frisch's lore for almost 80 years. And, if you're a fan of tradition, and aren't we all, especially this time of year, this is it for you. You got to try it. And then, as a twist on that tradition, a couple of years ago, the spicy. Yep. Tell us about how this came about, Ann. You were in the mix.
I was in the mix still. It's just kind of kicking up a different flavor. People like spicy, and that's kind of where we went. It's great for dipping.
There you go.
Yeah, or you can sit on a Big Boy.
How spicy are we talking? I'm a wimp.
Okay, I would say spicy enough where you feel it, but not too spicy where you have to go get a glass of milk out.
Okay, I can
That's good.
that.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You want a nice level of heat. You don't want to
painful.
Don't want to ruin the rest of the meal with it there. All right, that looks exciting. Right. How many different Frisch's Big Boy locations do you all have here?
We have 31 locally owned and operated. You can find them on our website at frisch's.com, so you can find your local one.
And the best part is, obviously some in your area, but they're all over Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana as well. So if you're traveling, on a day trip throughout the spring into the summer, you can find a Frisch's near you, really wherever you go. And as Ann said, all you got to do is go to frisch's.com. You can see all of those 31. And again, they're locally owned and operated. These are your traditional Frisch's owned by people in your neighborhood. So check it out during the Lenten season, but also throughout the summer as well.
We still have our Big Boy. Like you went to the Big Boy or breakfast all day.
I was going to say, as we work our way past Lent, do you all have any other promotions or new items we should know about?
Right now, we're focusing on Lent with the seafood bar.
That sounds good.
But the best part is, outside of Lent, again, people come to Frisch's for the tradition, for generations. I tell the story all the time about how my in-laws had one of their first dates at a Frisch's and they kept the receipt, right? This is the thing that people have done for generations, and much of what you remember from your favorite Frisch's growing up hasn't changed at all. So while the Lenten specials are here for now, you'll always be able to get that fish sandwich. You'll always be able to get that Big Boy, those fries to dip in that tartar sauce. Yes, we cannot forget the hot fudge cake because
oh my God.
That is the way to end a meal right there. Yes, that sounds good. Yes. And then you can go out and take a picture with Big Boy when you're done.
Yeah.
That's always fun too.
Yes.
All right, thank you all so much for coming to talk to us.
Big Boys at every restaurant.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys.